So this is Masonite 333. We sitting in the car with one of the most influential Grand Masters, most controversial Grand Masters in Los Angeles. Won't you give us an introduction on who you are and where you came from?
I'm Herbert Baker. I basically became a Grand Master after being behind another great Grand Master, John Dominic, who supposedly made many of the black males here in Los Angeles Masons. So I learned from him. The number one lesson I did learn from him was white folks don't want us in their lives. In other words, believe it. You know, we always knew it, but we didn't believe it. So many of us are trying to seek recognition from the white lodges to feel their Masons are men.
I'm Abdulaziz, a Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of Luxor here in Los Angeles, California. And with Freedom Lodge number 1, we want to say that we don't want to have any kind of conflict with the Gangster Disciples because of Rick Ross' claim to be an Illuminati. We don't know him to be a Mason that has come through any Blue Lodge, and we don't know him to be a Mason that would be an Illuminati. So we distance ourselves from any conflict between the gang and Rick Ross. We appeal to them to try to come with peace with each other and work out their problems, but we just want to make it clear that as Masons, we have nothing to do with a conflict between Gangster Disciples and Rick Ross.
Rick, people out here want to know on the song Freemason, was that a Masonic song for the brothers out here?
It was just a record that was for people who understood it, you know what I'm saying, and love music at the same time. You know
okay. Are you a Mason?
No.
What's your take on that video and the movement itself and how it's shaping into becoming, I guess, more enlightened into Illuminati?
Well, Masonry period had started to sink again into the depths of really being forgotten about. Masonry built this country and runs half the things in the world, if not all things. And I believe that the majority of Masons here in America had drifted into being a little social club. Did very little more than have dinners, and especially in the black community where they had no money. So outside of that, I think the movement today is to place Masonry where it's supposed to be, back into the forefront of really positive things that can happen in the future.
And last but least, you putting out a pamphlet that could easily turn to a book about Illuminati and things like that coming up. Won't you just give us a take on why you're writing it and just some details on what people have to look forward to in that pamphlet, because it could be considered a dissertation at this point, right?
Yeah. Well, it is a dissertation. Also, it's just looking at the reality of things. Just as Rick Ross started to distort other groups and use it more or less at his little playground, the Illuminati idea was starting to be used that way too. So Illuminati are supposed to be the enlightened ones, or are the enlightened ones in the society. It's not a sinister group. It's not supposed to be a group that's hated. It's supposed to be a group that's leading the community and the society into better ways of living and bigger values in life. So that kind of idea of Illuminati is coming back. In the Egyptian rite, of which I'm a part of, the Illuminati is known as the sons and daughters of the sun, or of light, which means that the Illuminati are supposed to be leading the way into what is correct. So we're going back to that. The Illuminati is going to be in the forefront, leading the way, and you can't join the Illuminati. You have to be Illuminati material. but you definitely can listen to the Illuminati and follow the direction of the Illuminati and reap the benefits. Well, Illuminati, this article, Illuminati, is a timely subject, and we're here to straighten out a lot of the misconceptions of Illuminati. Again, Illuminati means the enlightened ones, and to be the enlightened ones means you have to have a special knowledge. So the knowledge that we're teaching is an old, ancient knowledge. There's nothing new about it. The only thing new is the people who it's addressing, which is us today. So if we latch on to the ancient knowledge and put it in a modern context, we will overcome the problems that we're facing. Not just black people, but the whole world. You know, in the beginning, the black man was the teacher of the world, and in the end, it seems like the black man has to be the teachers of the world again. So we're into a new era. We're into a rebirth. It's not the end for us. It's the end of a lot of things that need to end, but it's the beginning for people with a new mind.